guys, welcome to yoga. Thank you for joining me. My name is Julie, and this week we're going to review a little bit of what we did last week and learn some new things as well. So I'm very excited that you're here again, and if you're joining me for the first time, welcome. Really excited to share yoga and mindfulness with you today. All right, so let's begin. Find a comfortable seat. Good. That means just settling in to wherever you are. Maybe you're sitting on a couch or on a chair or maybe even on the floor. And you can begin to close your eyes if that feels good. And just start to notice things around you, sounds you hear, or perhaps the temperature of the air in the room, on your skin. And just take some nice, even breaths in through your nose and out your mouth. Good. All right, if your eyes are closed, go ahead and open them. Very nice. Hello again. All right, now I'm also going to begin our class today with the sound of the chime. So we did this last week. You might remember. This is the chime. So listen to the sound it makes when I ring it. Beautiful. See how the sound carries on and on after I give it a little tap? So this time I'm going to ring the chime, and when you don't hear the sound anymore, you'll just put your hand up in the air, okay? All right, and if you want to close your eyes, that's fine too, or just soften your eyes and listen. All right, here we go. Yay, good job. Isn't that beautiful? I love that sound. Okay, let's see. Let's start to warm up our bodies. Now that we have warmed up our breath, we have warmed up our minds, let's make some movement with our hands. So go ahead and shake out your hands. Good. Take a deep breath in and stretch your arms. Relax your shoulders, and then you're going to bend over to one side and reach. Other side and reach. Very good. Both arms up. Bring them down together. Place them over your heart. Deep breath in. Very nice. All right, let's keep warming up. This time we're going to dance our fingers up. So wiggle them in front of you. Dance your fingers down. Bring them back down. Good. Dance your fingers to the sides. Very nice. Just make them dance. Dance them all around. Turn them in a circle. Dance them on your shoulders. Good. Afternoon shoulders. Dance them on your head. Dance them on your belly. Good. Now put them all to bed. Deep breath in and out. Very nice. Relax your hands in your lap. Excellent. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do, last week we played a game. It was a listening game where we learned different yoga poses and then we connected them to different sounds. So we're going to do that again, only this time we're going to add another yoga pose. Okay, so we're going to build off of what we learned last week. All right, so let me turn this down just a little bit. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so if you remember, we're going to go through it, and then I'll show you, okay? All right. You're going to ring the chime, and then you'll do downward facing dog, okay? So that's the first sound. The second sound is the bell, and we'll practice child's pose, which I'll show you. And then the third sound is the singing bowl. Good. And with that one, we'll do frog. Okay, and then last but not least, from last week, is the shaky egg. And with that one, we will do butterfly pose. Okay, And then the last sound for today are the rhythm sticks. Listen. Awesome. And with the rhythm stick sound, we're going to connect tree pose to that. All right? So, let me stand up on my mat. Let's go ahead and stand up. All right. So the first pose is downward facing dog. Let me adjust this again. There we go. Very good. Downward facing dog. So you're going to come to your hands and your knees just like this. And then you're going to tuck your toes, bring your hands forward slightly, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good. And then the second pose is child's pose, and you'll bring your knees back down to the floor, sink your hips back to your heels, and curl up on your mat. Good. The fourth pose is frog. So you're going to come into a yoga squat, bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor if that feels comfortable in your body. Hands on the mat. And look, we look like frogs for a bit. Go ahead and give me 5 frog hops while we're here. Okay, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. All right, and then fourth pose. Sit down, feet together, knees up and down like butterfly wings. All right? Now, the last pose we're going to do today is tree pose, and this is a standing balance pose. So you're going to come back up to standing. Good. Step back a little bit so you can see me. And you're going to bring one foot up. Bring it to the opposite leg. This is going to take some practice. You got it. Bring your hands to your heart or stretch them way up overhead. Now, if this is just a little too tricky, if you're doing this for the first time, you know what you can do? Just bring your foot over to your other ankle and balance like that. Maybe even rest your toes on the floor. Tree pose. Now, as we find our balance, it's okay for you to sway back and forth in the breeze. Good. All right. So, to review, downward dog with the chime. Okay. Child's pose with the bell. Good. Singing bowl. Frog pose. Shaky egg. Child's pose. And then rhythm sticks, tree pose. Okay? That's 5 whole poses we're going to connect together. Isn't that awesome? So we're learning a yoga series today, and this is something that you can practice when we're done with our class. Okay? 5 poses. That's awesome. Great work, guys. All right, so here we go. I'm going to begin with the first sound. And I'll call them out for you, okay? Here we go. Downward dog. Good. Child's pose. Singing bowl. Frog pose, remember. Good. Shaky egg, butterfly. Remember, this is butterfly. Good. And then finally, tree pose. Good. All right, let's try it again. And this time, let's see, I will try and join you. It's kind of hard to do it this way. Okay, we'll do it. Let's try it. All right, so here we go. Ready? Downward dog. Next one is the bell. Butterfly, or sorry, child's pose. Good. The third one is, do you remember? Yep. Frog pose. Go ahead and give me a frog jump if you'd like. Burn off a little energy. Good. And then butterfly. Feet together, knees out, butterfly wings. Good. And then remember, tree pose. Where'd my head go? Oh no. Excellent. All right. Okay. Whew. Think you got it? All right. That's 5 poses. Remember, if you want to practice at home, downward dog, child's pose, frog pose, butterfly, and tree. You got it. All right. So we have been using a lot of energy. Let's come back down to our mats. Finding that comfortable seat. Good. Let's take a couple breaths together. All right. So here's what we'll do. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then exhale out your mouth. Good. Deep breath in through your nose. Good. One more. Inhale. Awesome. Go ahead and relax your shoulders away from your ears. Maybe roll your head from side to side. Good. Roll it in circles one way and then the other way. Oh, very nice. Good job, you guys. Shake it out. Shake out your hands. Because right now, what we're doing is we're preparing ourselves for a little mindfulness practice. Okay? So the book I want to share with you today that you can check out from the library, this is a great beginner's meditation book for kids. It's called Meditation is an Open Sky. Can you see it? Mindfulness for Kids. And inside there are all kinds of different activities that you can do together, parents and kids at home. So the one we're going to do today is called a friendship meditation for kindness. All right. So again, find that comfortable seat. Close your eyes. Nice. And then just begin to allow your thoughts to come and go like clouds floating in the sky. Watch one go by and then the other one. Good. Just keep noticing sounds that you hear, maybe outside the room. Notice the sounds you hear maybe in the room. And then begin to notice the sounds you hear within yourself. So maybe you hear your belly growl, or you hear the sound of your teeth tapping together. Very nice. All right, so keeping your eyes closed, think of someone kind. Someone you know, or maybe it's an imaginary person. You feel happy when this person hugs you or says something nice to you. Now imagine that happy feeling is a pulsing white light in your heart. Send that light from your heart to someone else's heart. And in your mind, you can see that person feel better by sending them that light. Now send your white light to everyone in the world. You'll notice them smiling and bubbling with joy. Oh, it's such a beautiful sight. Feel that goodness throughout your entire being. Feel it in your heart. Feel it all the way down in your feet, up to your knees, and all the way up into your belly. And feel that goodness in your arms and in your shoulders. Feel the goodness in your eyes and in all those muscles of your face. Good, very good. Now when you're doing this at home, you can sit with it for an extended amount of time, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. But for now, let's begin to open our eyes. Blink a few times. Allow the light to come back in. Good. Very nice. And take a moment and see how you feel. How did that meditation make you feel? Did it make you feel joy? Did it make you feel maybe warm inside? How did it make you feel? Good. All right. Well, thank you for joining me again. That is just one meditation from this collection of meditations. Meditation is an Open Sky, Mindfulness for Kids by Whitney Stewart. So again, parents, this is a book that you can put on reserve, check out from the library, and then when you get a notification that it's ready, you can come and pick it up for a curbside pickup. And one of the staff, one of the librarians will bring it out to you. All right? So we have just a little bit more time. So what I'd like to do now is I'm going to test you. Let's see if you remember. Oh, there's my kitty. Hello, kitty. This is Charlotte, my cat. She wonders why we haven't done cat pose today. Maybe next week, Charlotte. Maybe we'll learn cat pose next week. But for now, I want to see if you remember those 5 poses that we practiced. Okay? So go ahead. Find a nice standing position where your feet are flat on the ground, and we're going to mix it up a little bit this time. I'm going to trick you. All right, so this time I'm going to start with tree pose. So reach your arms all the way up. Good, 1 foot on the other leg. Excellent. Good, and then do you remember what the shaky egg is? Butterfly. Good. Do you remember what the singing bowl is? That's right, frog pose. Yeah, frog pose. And the chime, downward facing dog. Oh, excuse me, Charlotte. Good. And then the only one we haven't done yet, my favorite, child's pose. And we're doing this one last because we're going to take a moment to rest. Because at the end of every yoga class, we do something that's called Shavasana, which is relaxation. So you're going to lie down on your yoga mat, or maybe you would rather just sit up. That's fine too. However you feel the most comfortable and relaxed. Okay, excuse me, Charlotte. So I'm going to lie down just for a minute or two and just allow your yoga practice today to make you feel relaxed and quiet before you continue on with your day. Take a few breaths while you're here. Sometimes it's hard because we move so fast from one thing into the next that it's good just to slow down and rest before moving on to our next activity, whatever that may be. It's nice to do yoga at home, surrounded by your family and your pets. All right, let's go ahead. If you're laying down, sit up. And And then we'll end with our little call and response. So I'm going to say a sentence. You repeat it after me. Okay? Here we go. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I be strong. Good. Now, for the very last one, what we'll do is think of somebody. It could be that person you thought of earlier during our kindness meditation, or think of somebody else. But again, it's a call and response, but this time we're sending it out to someone that we love. Okay? It goes like this. May you be happy. Nice. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be strong. Good. And then at the end of every class, we'll bow to each other. And I will see you all next Friday, the same time, 2 o'clock, right here in my living room. Maybe this time, or maybe next time Charlotte will be there, who knows. All right. Thank you so much, friends.